Good evening, everybody. In case you're meeting me for the first time, my name is T.IK, and this is T.IK Talks Football. You see, when Liverpool won 4 games in a row, including 3 Premier League games in a row, I know at that point, Liverpool fans might have been feeling optimistic that maybe this team is back and they're finally, on track to try and qualify for Europe, which is actually the Champions League. But you see, this match here and this defeat to Wolves, it has just proven that there is still a lot of work to be done, and this team are still not good enough yet. Because honestly, how can the reigning champions of the Premier League be going to play against Wolves, the worst team in the Premier League? They are bottom of the league, and they are fully guaranteed of relegation because they only have 2 wins out of 30 games so far, and you go on and lose them 2-1. It's an absolute disgrace. It's a joke. And honestly, even throughout this season, Liverpool's performances has been an absolute joke. From the first game of the season up until this moment, it has been a joke watching this Liverpool team play. And the fact that they are performing like this as reigning champions is even more disgraceful, because this is not what you expect from a team that is the defending champion of the Premier League. It's a shame going to play against Wolves and you're losing 2-1, conceding a goal in the conceding the winning goal in the dying minute, in the dying minutes of stoppage time, in the 90th minute. And there's also a bad record that Liverpool have broken, which is not pleasant. They have now become the first team in Premier League history to lose 5 games in the Premier League through 90-minute goals. The first side to ever do it by any side. And it's a shame. It's a big shame. And there are so many questions to be asked. For example, their defense, Virgil van Dijk, Konate. You have to question their defensive partnership. How come it's not working for Liverpool, especially Van Dijk, who is their captain? I mean, we know Virgil van Dijk as a player, as one of the best developers in the world. As one of the best centre backs in the world because of the impact that he had for Liverpool since he joined him. But as of late, he has not been consistent. He has not been as good as he he used to be before. And he showed that today he was not good enough. In fact, the whole team as a whole were not good enough. Nothing. Imagine having 19 shots against Wolves. You had way more possession. You created way more chances. You had 19 shots, 7 shots on target, and still yet you couldn't convert the chances. Like the likes of Ekitike, Salah. Don't even get me started about Salah, because even his performances lately has been an absolute embarrassment. And then Koligakpo, Vets, your attack, how come they're not able to finish their chances? It's a shame. And of course, speaking about how the goals were scored, of course, Gomez puts Wolves in front, and honestly, it's embarrassing that even Wolves are even taking the lead against Liverpool. Then, of course, Liverpool were able to find a way, to find a and then, of course, Liverpool were able to find their way, to equalize through Mohamed Salah. But then again, they now consider a 90-minute winner, Andre scoring the winning goal in the 94th minute, deep into stoppage time. It's a joke. And honestly, I know that Liverpool fans will want Liverpool. Honestly, I know that the fans of Liverpool would want this club to at least try and qualify for Europe. But let's be honest, Liverpool's performance this season has not been a performance of a team that truly deserves to qualify for Europe, let alone Champions League, because it has been a joke. Imagine most of their away matches this season, they've been losing by 19-minute goals. It's a shame, and there are big questions to be asked. And even at the slot, you have to also question his tactics. How come his tactics are not working? His football philosophy. Imagine the same football philosophy that won in the Premier League last season. This season, nothing to show. Imagine one thing you need to understand is that if Liverpool had won this game, they would have been level on points with Aston Villa, and they would have been in 4th place by now. But they've missed that chance. They've gambled with it, and it's disgraceful. It's absolutely disgraceful. And this performance today was an embarrassment, unacceptable. A poor performance from Liverpool from start to finish. And yeah, that's just the situation with Liverpool, And it's not just about the inconsistency, because of course, as we know, the inconsistency has has been their major issue this season, and it has been and it has been the main reason why they have not been good enough this season. But also the fact that as a team they just lack that composure. That system that makes them work together, that makes them work together as a team. And it's so bad. It's so bad for Liverpool. I mean, normally when you say that a team is the reigning champion of a league competition, you expect them to either defend their league title, or at least try and finish among the top two, or at least try and finish among the top two or top three. But Liverpool this season, and that's why I said, in the last video that when City beat Liverpool at Anfield, I said that this Liverpool's title defense it has been one of the worst I've seen, in recent years, and it's so bad. And that's how it ends. Wolves 2, Liverpool 1, and honestly, you have to also give credit to Wolves. Imagine, there are only three big teams that have been able to beat Wolves at the home stadium. First was Manchester City that came to beat Wolves 4-0 at the home stadium. They have Chelsea, who beat Wolves on 2 occasions. Beat them was in the Carabao Cup, I think 4-3. Then beat them 3-1 in the Premier League. And then also Manchester United, who beat Wolves 4-1 as well at the home stadium. But they have Arsenal when they are drop points, and Liverpool today that when they are lost. So it's just so bad. Everything is just so confusing. It's a really terrible moment for Liverpool, and I don't think it's gonna get any better soon, because with each game passing, it doesn't feel like their game and their results are improving. But anyways, that's how the game went. And as always, let me know what you think in the comment section down below, and let me also know if you think Liverpool can make it to the top 4, or whether they will not even make it in Europe. And as always, make sure you also give this video a thumbs up, like the video, and also subscribe to my YouTube channel T.IK Talks Football, and turn on your notification and turn on your bell notification, so that each time I post amazing football content like this, you always be notified. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in my next video once again. Peace out. Good night, everyone.